The KIR Communications Network presents Conversation with the Vision Bearer, a program of the KIR Humanitarian Foundation and the KIR Communications Network. Today is Sunday, and it's time for another exciting edition, full of surprises. Please welcome the CEO of the KIR Humanitarian Foundation, Mr. Christopher KIR. Joining us today are my co-host, Andrew KIR, and our distinguished panelist, Professor Suleiman Kamara. The four pillars of the KIR Humanitarian Foundation are agriculture, education, healthcare, water, and sanitation. Don't touch that dial. Grab your phone. Your comments and input are important to us. Help us help you. Be sure to share the show. Follow KCN TV on Facebook and subscribe to KIR Network on YouTube. And now, it's time to begin. I'm your host, Munir K. Keshin Jr., aka The General. Don't forget to join us every Sunday at 2 p.m. USA time and 6 p.m. Liberia time. Thank you very much for tuning in.
To this nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia is flying on the time. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The red on the flag stands for bravery. The white on the flag stands for purity. The star is for republic, the blue sea is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 nations of people, we are known as First Republic, the Lone Star shining evermore. Of Liberia, it's flying on the time. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. If my people who are called by money, we humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy. Kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's live your peace. Cause in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise and take your place. Whatever the workers are eating, arise and take your place. The flag of Liberia is flying on. It's flying on the time. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. In union, success is love. It's flying on the time. Showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. In union, success is love. In unity, we will build our nation. In unity, Liberia. We focus on no life. We focus on prosperity. Freedom, feel Liberia.
EP producer.
Freedom, feel Liberia. Freedom, feel Liberia.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
It's flying on the time. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The flag of Liberia is flying on the time. Liberia. The red on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue sea is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11% of people we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shining evermore. Of Liberia is flying at the time. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. If my people who are government will humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy. Kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's be.
Oh, yes. And of course, whenever you hear this song, definitely you know that it is the program Conversation with the Vision Bearer. And this program is live on Facebook, KCN TV, and on YouTube, Kia Communications Network. And of course, you can also be a part of it by um, following us on Facebook and subscribing to our YouTube channel as well on YouTube. And yes, for those of you in Radio Land, you can also be a part of it after which I have laid the basis. Then we open the telephone lines so that you can also interact with us. Like I said earlier on, today's edition of the program is a recap of all of the happenings in the country. We talk trending issues as well, but we're going to open the lines for you. You, the audience, will tell us exactly what are those things that you need to talk about, what you expected to have seen under President Waka's second year as president of the republic in 2025 that you didn't see, and what you hope of the president doing for the republic, what you hope to see from the unity party government. Perhaps it could be the government officials. Who are those officials that you believe that, well, they overly reacted or they acted overly, or perhaps they did not perform, or some of them performed, but this sector or this area, what you need to know, whether it is the legislature, it is the executive, the judiciary, or perhaps the Liberian people, or maybe the presidency. What is that thing that you need to talk about? We're going to open, like we say, it's an open mic. So you, the audience, will have to participate on today. Well, I'm not here alone. Uh, this program is always aired, and we have panelists. I'm just a producer, and the panelists are in the US, the general, our CEO, Mr. Christopher Kier, Mr. Um, Andrew Kier, coordinator, and of course, chief administrator, so to speak, and other panelists, as well as Pastor Gerald Cummings and the general himself. They're always here. So let me cross over now to the general, who is now pretty seated, to welcome him to the platform. General, good evening from Liberia. Good afternoon to you there. And of course,
Yeah,
Mary,
good evening, Jefferson. You can hear me loud and clear, eh?
crystal clear.
Yeah?
Crystal clear. You're clear.
Okay. Well, guys, good evening in Liberia, good afternoon in the United States, and today is the last edition. Jefferson just said today is the last Sunday of 2026. We'll be telling 2020. We'll be saying goodbye to 2026 very soon. 2025. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But today it will be an interesting show. We'll open the microphone. Tell us how you feel about us, how you feel about the radio station, how you feel about the foundation, and what's been going on in the government. If this government is okay, if you are satisfied, and reducing prices, if your life has changed, and just let us have that conversation. It's not about downgrading people. It's about change. Maybe if you tell us that the radio station is not doing certain things well, we can work on it. If the foundation is not doing what is right, then we can also work on it. So today's show we're waiting for the other guests. And before I dive into anything, I would want to ask Jefferson as usual. Jefferson, what is the trending issue in Liberia today? What everybody is looking at? what people are talking, what are the little G's that are going on on social media or in the street. So what is going on and how is the raw condition?
Well, so far as usual, as it is today, is the climax of this edition of the program. Too many things have been happening over the or during the week prior to the festive season, prior to the Christmas celebration. Too many things. There were there are allegations, still lingering around the corner about, as the saying goes, that when the Christmas will be good, well, you will know from the eve, right? If the Christmas will be good, obviously you will know from the eve. And so there has been this gossip to say from the government that, well, some civil servants did not take me, or till this day have not taken me up to, I mean, not this day, but the 25th of December, the Christmas. Some you know uh, have not taken pay up to that time, and then including the University of Liberia, and then teachers, and as well as the legislative staffers. Some staffers, they alleged that, well, they did not take pay until late in the evening of Christmas. I mean, not Christmas, but the 24th, which was on Wednesday. We received information that, well, some of the legislative staffers, they, just received their salaries. But it has been rumored that, well, some civil servants did not take pay up to the 25th. Some of them received 30% of their salaries. Mind you, the government has divided the payroll, or of civil servants, 30% in Liberian dollars and 70% in US dollars. Some of them say, well, the teachers, in fact, since 3 months to this prior to this December, 3 months ago, um, they received just 30% of their salaries, but the 70% in US dollars they did not receive. So from December, from um, uh, October, November, December, some of them did not receive their pay. And so it was just gossip that they did not allegedly receive their pay. And so it has been all across, but where the government has said that, well, people took pay. Some of them say, oh, some of us took pay. So it has just been the gossip around. Then um, prior to, also we saw the president visit to the to his hometown in Foya. The president has said that, well, he would have gone to Lofa County to spend the festive season there, and we saw the entourage of government officials, including the deputy speaker Thomas Fala, and of course other government officials as well. um Before that, we saw the deputy speaker, unveiling an office space, or we could say a space where he had named National Independent Movement for Wakai, National Independent Movement for Wakai. According to him, that area will be used, to promote President Wakai, his activities, and what have you. Also, we saw the president dedicating that project in Lufa County. We also saw the president touring the much publicized presidential palace. Mind you, as you may recall, the president, the week before the festive season, appeared on state radio, uh, distancing himself from the project in Foya. That, in fact, he claimed that the project, he did not know about it, how it started. It is an MRU project, according to him. If he had been in the know, if they had come to him, perhaps they believed that he would not have consented for it to be constructed in Foya. But then we saw the president's convoy in the premises, in the main compounds, that, the compound that houses the entire project in Foya. And we saw government officials, we saw again the speaker, the deputy speaker, and other officials of government. So it had just been this. We also saw And this is something I just want to bring. We saw in Lofa County, the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, uh, Her Excellency Katumu Waibuakai, you know, having a Christmas party for the kids. But then she came on a huge criticism that, in fact, why would the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia have a Christmas party for the kids, giving them popcorn in plastic bag, the blue plastic bag, the small one, the people normally put coal in or so. Why would the First Lady have, a Christmas party and giving the kids popcorn in blue in this plastic bag that you could see through instead of having something big and what have you? And there were also biscuits and candies as well. So a couple of those things, the presidency has come on a huge criticism. Specifically, Thomas Fala, now who was being criticized by the Unity Party supporters then when they were in opposition, calling him Thief Five. He was instead of T5, but Thief Five. But now the very people who were criticizing Thomas Fala, they are the same people now celebrating Thomas Fala as deputy speaker because he is supporting the presidency. Now, the thing is this, that the government will not be able to audit Thomas Fala because Thomas Fala is now celebrating the President Baka. He's now supporting the president. So they feel that, well, Tifa is being protected and that Thomas Fala is hiding behind the Unity Party to protect his property and other assets across the country. So those are some of the things that have been happening. As we go along, things will pop up. Then we will notify the public. And also, there was the Liberian people, especially people of Monrovia. There was this celebration to our regarding our own institution here. I mean, a big thank you to the CEO. You saw the video. Some of them celebrating a video that which I'll upload very shortly, saying thank you, singing the song. Gonna do it for me. That the Care Humanitarian Foundation gave back of rice to each person in District Number 8 and its environs. It was a huge celebration here as a way of saying celebrate in grand style or celebrate the Christmas, and they were so impressed. They were so happy because some of them believed that they never had food at all. So it was a joyous one for them. It was a relief to them. So those are some of the things that happened. But the Christmas, I would say, I don't know about other places, but in my community, I would say the Christmas was poorly celebrated because people, well, it was not, as it used to be, I would say. Yeah.
All right, thank you, thank you. Let's welcome the CEO and let us give an opening comment, and then I will have something to say, and then we can dive into some of the things that Jefferson just talked about. And CEO, how are you today? How's everything?
Yeah, how you doing, guys? How's everything? Yes, we looking forward to an awesome show today. Where we left our last Sunday, we're going to begin that today, and hopefully we'll have a lot of listeners to participate in the discussion. It's not all about us; it's about the Liberian people, and we want to hear from them. What we're hearing, what Jeff had just stated, is not something very encouraging from the government. Now civil service not getting paid at all, and there's so many things we can do as a nation, and even on our individual parts, we can do, our own type of activities to affect the community and also as a country. He just alluded to what Kia Humanitarian Foundation did. These are things that our government officials or the representative senators supposed to be helping these people in this country, in such districts, to make sure that they have something to eat on such an important day, like Christmas or New Year. But we'll dive into that more. Go ahead, General, what you're saying.
Okay, and I want to say this, and CEO, please, I would say it. These are some of the things we're talking about. When you're not in politics, if I can just off my head calculate what the CEO have spent for this Christmas, just for the station, over $5,000. Liberian people, y'all listen. He's not running for nothing. And I'm not talking about the money that he sent to other people. So if I can just calculate it off my head, it will be almost $20,000. An ordinary Liberian who's not running for office, trying to help. Imagine our officials in that country. I challenge them to say, I challenge any government official now to come up and say, I spent $10,000 this gone Christmas. And when they're not in power, they don't spend this money. When they in power, then they fund it and they use taxpayer money and say that's their own money. And Jeff was right. The Christmas, yes, the rice price reduced, CEO, to $14. But how many librarians could afford it? The gas price reduced, but how many librarians can afford it? Things are hard, no jobs.
Yeah.
Government paying employees half,
Yeah.
and we, the small little people, try our best to pay our people on the 25th, on the 26th. Why
Yeah.
government paying 30% and say, please come back for your balance money? Is that how the other officials that had it treating them? No. The president of Liberia, first lady, having a Christmas party in Lofa. You put a popcorn, popcorn in a little plastic bag and give it to the children.
You call it a party.
And not even your money, government money that you're using. So when we say these things, that what you did when you were a regular citizen, that's a shameful. But you people want to say what you're going to say. People who listening to us, tell us, be honest. If we're not doing good, tell us so we can work on it. If the government of Liberia is not doing good, speak your mind out. We're not talking about protest, but speak your mind. Don't insult. If the CEO is not doing the things he's supposed to be doing, say, oh, Mr. Kia, this is what we expect you to do. If the radio station is not doing certain things, let us know. So we're going to open this microphone. We're going to have a long conversation with you people. And with all the little things, it's sad, my people. This Christmas is one of our worst. And we in the diaspora, we are the one that make our people in Liberia to enjoy themselves. And I challenge anyone, because the little 5 cents and 20 cents that we send to the people back home, that is what they use when you see them enjoying in the street, because that's not the government giving them money. So we in the diaspora spend. The other day I saw the CEO was going to send a rice. I said, where you going? He said, oh, I'm going to Western Union to go send money to Liberia. We're not doing it because we want to show off, because it hurt us, it deep in our pocket. When that country is not good, we suffer. We try to say, oh, we'll let it go, we'll let it go. But at the end of the day, when you have a heart of a gold, you will not let it go. You will still want to see your people suffering. Sometimes we talk it behind the scene, but we got to talk it publicly. See, oh, please don't feel bad. But sometimes these things we got to say it. When you're taking your hard-earned money, I saw our people, we don't know them from nowhere. They are seditious, they're from UP, they're from whatsoever, but we saw them happily taking the bag of rice with their oil, their sardine, and going home to find something to eat on that day.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not going to give it to them, imagine spending $5,000 to buy rice for people that you don't know from nowhere.
Yeah.
Not even your own family, not even for your staff. So I was saying in public, man, thank you very much, you and your wife. Thank you, and thanks to the staff back home that did everything possible to make sure that everybody have a smile on their face, and let them continue the good work. And for those of you, our hands are short. We're just an ordinary people. We're not big like the government. That's why we're pushing hard that the government must do the right thing. So you want to add something on there?
Yes. So, like you're saying, right, guys, this is not to be taken for granted. Somebody that who does this, we don't like the organization. We don't know any of these people. We're doing random assistance, performing these things on a regular basis. Okay, I don't live in Liberia. He doesn't live in Liberia. All these things that we do for the community or for the Liberian people is just for the cause of the people, of doing good. Nowadays, doing good to to people, it's something that is not a norm anymore. It doesn't come around so easy. The people think when you're doing good, you have some political ambition or some political aspiration in Liberia, or you want to, But like I said, we're not doing that because we foresee ourselves. I want to see myself running as some, government official or some for government post or any position in Liberia. I'm doing it because this is the right thing to do. And I'm a Christian. The Bible says it's a blessing to give than to receive. The little I have to share with whoever I can affect. And than to just I can't have like celebrating Christmas with my family. We have all the foods on the table to eat, inviting other locals over to eat, and other people that the little I could have done in Liberia to put some food on somebody's table is ignored or it's not practicalized. But these things should be an example for this community, in this community, for our government officials to take the steps, the steps, and take these steps. These are common steps that they need to take. Okay, with all the money they're getting, 15,000 more a month, and not being able to do any like little minute activities in their district to help the people. The people are dying, they are starving, guys. And so the organization could have let this day go by without not doing something on our end. That's what we did in general. So welcome, Mr. Kier.
And welcome, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
I mean, I need that scarf because they play anything you cool. You gotta get that scarf to me.
Yeah, I just coming from church from the cool.
So how's your day been going, man? Today we have an open mic, and this is the last day of the show. Now the end of the 2025, and we're going. The mic will be open, and we're talking about what people how they enjoy their Christmas. Some people enjoy it, some people did not, and there are a lot of things going on. So we want to hear from our public, from the people today. So let's hear from you. What you expect today? Give your open.
Well, I just want to say hi to our Liberian people. It's good evening on our end, and I will say good afternoon for those who are listening to us here in the U.S. It's been a long year. God has been very grateful to all of us. To be there's a guy in my neighborhood who, whenever I ask him how you doing, he said I'm very, very vertical. And so I had no clue what he really meant until I walked close and I say, every time I ask you how you doing and you tell me I'm very vertical, he said, my man, once I'm not lying flat, I'm not dead. He said,
wow, I got a clue on that.
Yeah. He said it means that God still he still has a plan for me. And that's a fact to all of our Liberians, to every Liberian who is listening, for every Liberian who is alive. God has a purpose for all of us. Here in the U.S., God has a purpose for all of us. That's why we're still alive. And as much as you are alive, it should be that yearn in you to say, what can I do to make somebody happy? I mean, you don't have to give me money, but that good heart, that good will, that good expression all of the time, thinking good about people will always come back to you in that direction. We want to thank all of you who been there, still vertically standing around. I just want to say thank God for you, and that the year to come, we all will pray for a better Liberia, a better being you, a better you, so that we all can strive for the better for all of us, for the common goal of everyone. Thank you for being there.
Okay, thank you very much. And so Jeff,
Yes, sir.
From how this project across the bridge going, the project, because I'm concerned about where you coming from. I know what used to happen right to that Douala area, the traffic, and how's the keke, the whip, the three tire call and the pimping, how they moving around. How's the traffic?
Well,
It's okay.
for that side across in District 17, as you may recall, some months ago, the government started by demolishing, properties that were along the road, especially in the alleyway where the road will pass. So, since then, they did that demolition. They have not started. I overheard that by next year the project will begin on that road. But then there could just be a little traffic, not much, but just a little around the Simpor Bridge. The keke now normally they use the side of the other side of the bridge where the track is, the chain track. That's where they normally use now to get on the other side to the Simpor Bridge towards the Douala belt. That's what they use. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. So, but the traffic is okay, except for Douala. From normally in the morning hours, you'll notice the traffic will will begin from the 12 farm area to the Simiri Catholic Church there, Mirror of Loot, all the way to in Douala there. But as of now, until the road work can commence, the traffic is okay and everything is moving fine. Yeah, but the demolition since it went on, yeah, still the same until government have not started. Perhaps next year.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's just go, and then just 1 minute 16 seconds clip from the people who went out there last week, who at least were happy with what Care Foundation did for them. You know, you guys were on the show. We call it POR, or Power of Rights.
Mhm.
Rights thing is not easy. If you want trouble, they say give the people rights. If you want trouble, don't give them rights. So that's the good thing. So let's just watch this. See you.
Can you imagine? You see,
Do you know any of these people you saw on that line? Do you know them?
I don't know anybody.
Andrew, do you know them? Or you
Well,
don't want
no.
to send them there? You said them or go there, go get ready. You know them?
No, that's a humanitarian getcha, and people are
You see
out
that?
there who need it. Those are beautiful Liberians, and it's good to to be an intervention, especially by this organization, to play a role in their lives. It's a blessing, and we wish that we could find many more to do that for them.
Yes.
We are very thankful for this intervention.
And look at the people, look at the older women coming down without rice. You can see the joy. I don't know where they took that song from, and other people waiting outside, but I'm happy that they deserve it. And these are the same people, our people, no matter what, how we can push them aside. We can push them nowhere. See, you want to say something on that?
I mean, what happens to doing common good to mankind? Like just example of what the video you just showed right there that came on the screen. People in that district, in each district, they need to do their part as like representatives and senators. They need to take care of those people. The citizens are hungry. Okay, it's so shameful to see other people or such begging or so jubilating for bag of rice. Somebody gave like the holiday is made. So we like doing good nowadays. It just becomes a norm. It's not a norm anymore. Like it's not something normal that somebody can just do. I think so. What we're doing may not be taken. It's something not to be taken for granted, guys. This is something very major because doing good for people that you don't know, you have no idea about, and just doing something like this, the bare minimum goes a very long way on our end. In collaboration with government or government officials, we could have done better or more to affect the entire, Montserrat County or its environs. But the idea is that we can do just a little we can do for our end. That's what we did. And, we just need the prayer from each and every, individual in that video to help us to make it maybe, bigger next year. But
I think by the grace of God, next year we will have something different at the end of the year. We will reach out to people, plus what you added and whatever we can add will reach out to the public, because sometimes you don't know, sometimes they want to come in. But if every Liberian who can help, who can assist, do something, imagine $14 for a bag of rice, $100 can do something for a family, because one bag to a family, it can take them for a month or
Yeah,
maybe less than
yeah,
a
that
month.
was 100 bag of rice.
Yeah,
I was bought, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
200,
No, 200,
200,
200
yeah,
bags.
200,
200 bags of rice.
200.
200 bags.
And then imagine we put sardine and we put chicken soup,
Oil.
we put the oil and
I
all kinds of
saw
things.
the oil. I couldn't believe it. I said,
Yeah,
wow.
it's like you give them, it's like you try, some people just give the rice, you go by your business. But it's
Yeah.
like, even if you don't have anything, you
We'll
have
give
a
you a whole
correct
meal.
dry.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
stable
exactly.
Liberian dry rice right there. You can put your pepper,
All
you
you
put
need to
chicken
do is
soup,
go buy
that's it.
the charcoal and cook. That's it.
Yes, that all you do. Even you don't have the charcoal, you can go right in the backyard and cut that little dry wood, and you still cook the food
You will
and
have food.
whatsoever. So we
And
want
get the
to
little
just
potato greens from somewhere, and
You can have
whatever.
them. Yeah, the backyard garden. I want that
Yep.
extra aspect of it. They can take
yes, and the link is going to the reverend there. So, and also let's look at let's see, let's hear from the people. And is there any what is thing itself? And you talk about Thomas Fowler, because I
Yeah,
got him on the list here. Thomas Fowler now got this group in Lofa called something
the,
for
na-
Joseph Boaka.
the,
What does it mean
the, the National Independent Movement for Bwaka.
for Joseph Boaka? Yeah.
Yeah,
And this was the same Thomas Fowler, deputy speaker, named all over social media, in the news. He was chairman on Ways and Means. He was the chair, and Jeremiah Kuhn was the deputy. Waiting for everybody, waiting for Thomas Fowler to audit Thomas Fowler, to bring him to justice. Now Thomas Fowler is sitting in a comfortable seat. He cannot be, nobody can touch him anymore. He's deputy speaker. So nobody going to audit him again. So that's a good thing. But we have nothing much to say about it. So we should, and another thing again,
mm,
we talk about roads.
yeah.
How many roads have been dedicated? So no, they are not opening no roads. All the roads have been fixing, like the one in Lockington
Mm,
and going on, because they were fixing the one in the back there. They
yeah.
finished with it already.
Yeah, so basically the car will roll, and then some those major points that were damaged, like New Georgia Junction, not New Georgia, but Barnesville Junction, and then the Sea Market Road there, car just those areas that, but there has not been a major dedication in terms of the road. We just saw the president lighting up, the RRA highway, specifically from ERW Junction and then towards the Calvary Mission area there, the Calvary Mission, and then in between, no lights, all the way to ERW Hospital, no lights. You drive all the way around the Pepperfish, or what they got, the police station there. Then you see the lights again in between. So it's just, in between, break.
So
That's
this light is not from Robertfield Highway straight to
no, no,
ERW.
it hasn't reached there. It's just, it has not reached.
But anyway, that's the first time there was no light over there,
Mhm.
and at least we got a light there now to clear for because of traffic. But I know right to what the place needs said Marshall. There's no light there yet.
No, Boston. No, there's no light because Princess lives there. Princess lives there, so
Yeah, around
she,
Princess
yeah,
area there, no light
yes,
there yet.
no
Okay.
light.
But is that LEC light or the solar panel?
No, LEC. It's
Oh,
LEC.
that's good. So when
Yeah,
LEC going to reach to Buchanan?
to box down where my family people are.
LEC is in Buchanan. Yeah, they have a substation there as well in Grand Bassa. Yeah, but to
You
the
sure?
rice issue, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, to the rice issue, general, and this is something that I think the politicians have relied on to sway the minds of the people. Uh, it was interesting to note that this December has opened the eyes of Liberians to what politicians really do. They're not providing the space, creating the avenue for them to get a job, but they believe that Liberians should always run to them in times like this, so that they can, use that means to say, I gave you this, we did it during the season. Every all the lawmakers, almost all of them, you saw them coming. We saw them coming out giving rice to people in the community. Some 2 cups. There was this rumor that we tried reaching out to District Number 2, Sekou Kane, but we could not get him. We saw on social media. We can't verify that till now, but it was rumor that he started distributing 2 cups per person in his district. We don't want to say it was true because we can't verify, but we saw that on social media. In District 16 again, District 16 as well, Representative Dixon Sibo and I think somebody from overseas, they joined, to give few cups of rice to the people of District 16. And this is it's becoming a normal tradition where politicians will just say we'll wait for a specific time, a particular point in time, instead of them going out there, creating an avenue, providing space for the people to work, but they will use this means to give rice to the people just to say, to consider the people as beggars. Mind you listen one time, District 17 represented where I'm from, my own lawmaker, Bernard Benson, he said that, well, the very people who are saying that they should reduce lawmakers' salary are the very people who come to us. Oh, my baby, my woman just gave birth. They come for graduation fees. They come for wedding this and that. The people will come to you, in my mind, the people will come to you because you have not created a space. You make them to believe that you are the only one who can provide for them. So they will always come to you. And that's how the politicians are in this country now.
The rice thing is serious. I don't know how we can reduce it or how we can change out the minds of the people. Andrew, you want to add something, Andrew?
There should be a national farm. Yeah.
Well, again, it goes back to the Ministry of Agriculture. Two, it goes back to the philosophy of the rescue agenda, which is arrest. And one of the key concerns of the arrest agenda is about agriculture. So it goes back to who leads on the concern of agriculture in the country, or the issue of food security in our country. Of course, the Minister of Agriculture leads onto that. It might not be just the only platform, but it's about time, or in the coming year, that the government, sector by sector, and then by way of agriculture, they should be able to give updates where we are, challenges that the country is faced with, and what are the opportunities that are available, as to why, the citizens are supposed to believe in them. That would be a very good, public relations and clarification for the government, sector by sector, be it the infrastructure sector as well. I mean, Ministry of Public Works, what they are doing in terms of development, health ministry. My very good friend and sister, Dr. Boto, I hear she's doing a lot. But hey, the Liberian people will not know these things if the government does not seek a forum through the media to be able to explain itself to the people. This is self-praise, there's no recommendation, but it's also better to give updates on what you're doing as a government. Have that forum with the president, have that forum with even the lawmakers, people like the lawmakers that we have problem with. What are some of the developments that are going on? Sometimes let's get to the Minister of the Minister of Health, the Minister of Agriculture. Come on, let's discuss these things. Once you give up this to the Liberian people, all of these, misinterpretation, misinformation, you tend to dispel most of these things. And so, yes, the government may be doing some low steps that they are making, but they should be more open to the Liberian people, have forum that the Liberian people hear you out. It might not just be through just the Kia radio, no, but other media institutions as well. Make yourself well known and people will be able to hear you out. I think with this, it means that you got nothing to hide. You got nothing to hide. The Liberian, you are the rescue mission, so try to show people what you are doing so that people can continue to know where the gaps are. I think that way out will be more better.
All right, thank you, Business and Andrew. We have gone 45 minutes, 16 seconds. Let us open the line and let us hear from what people. See, you saying something?
Yeah, so I'll go to the lines now.
And those of you who are out there, we want to open the lines, please. We want you to express yourself. Take your time, 1 minute, Don't go more than 2 minutes, because when you go over 1 minute, then the next thing we can't understand you. So tell us what the Care Radio is doing good or what we're not doing, and the Care Foundation or the government. This is an open mic. You are free to speak, but please watch your language. If it's not too well, we will shut you off. So this is the last Sunday of 2025. Open the line, Jeff.
Okay, the lines are already buzzing, but for those who don't have it, 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871 670 plus 231 777 959 959. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, you say your name, where you call from?
Coming?
Your name and where you call from?
This is the voice of Mohammed M. Kanchion.
Mohammed Kenneth from Balasua.
Let me say comment of the season to Mr. Christopher Care and his beloved wife, man, mother, Josephine Care, and the Care Foundation family, and the Care movement.
Okay.
Let me say comment of the season to you guys.
Many happy returns.
Thank you. You know, I speak to you from 2016 from a conference in Balasua community. I am a Christian in purpose speaking to you on the platform.
Okay, Mohammed.
Let me appreciate Mr. Care for his humanitarian step up and assistance to his country, to the Liberian citizens, to the Liberian people for what he has done by improving the life of the people on last Thursday. Even though some of us were not opportune to penetrate the system, to penetrate the land on Sunday, but after I came in and very late, I thought the program almost over.
Okay.
But let me be very honest with you, Brother thing. Okay? Even if on Thursday, I'm 100% agreement with you. For this year Christmas, it was Christmas. It was a very, very worst Christmas on the part, I want to say, on the part of the government. To be very honest. Okay? Because the thing, to be very honest, let me be honest with you. Even the NCD office, the NCD, you can do your research there, the NCD, no disabled person, no visually impaired person never received any package from the government on behalf of the Christmas package for any disabled person. Even or green or red never went to any disabled person or any visually impaired person.
Mohammed, has it ever been before? Has it happened before?
I think it happened last year. I think it was last year, July. I think it happened.
Did you receive? I mean, what I'm asking, have you received anything from the government in during the festive season, July or December? Any government, this government, the past governments, have you received anything?
To be very honest with you, for me, I'm one person. I was very more critical.
No. So the question: has it ever happened before? Did you receive not just you, but the disabled community?
The disabled community, I think it was not going July. For the one July, they receive rest, or they receive rest.
Okay.
Only rest. Okay? Even only rest. But even nothing was not even on it. But to see Mr. Care even giving even a sardine and gallon oil.
Okay.
I think it was a floor. I think even more than some of the lawmakers there.
Thank you.
You're saying on the possible giving rest, couple of rest,
thank you. Thank you. We got to take other people.
I get even two couple and lawmakers say thank you.
Thank you so much. We got to take other people. Good evening. McLean Randall trying to call quickly. Let's hear you.
Hello?
Yes, hello, you're live.
Yeah, this is Charles Famule calling from Oboka, West Amukatan.
Welcome, Mr. Famule. How was your Christmas?
The Christmas was not good at all. I thank God live there.
Amen. Why you say so?
Yeah. You, my brother. Things in life, I think this is the very first time for Christmas to be very disappointed. Yeah, on the Liberian people. The government, one thing the government is doing, they just can't go see, kill, and destroy. And the young people in Liberia here now, we have many. There is no job facility for the young people at all.
Okay.
And Yeah, and the government listening to people, and even the education sector, they are no good facility there at all.
Okay.
So it's speaking to the government or the national worker, and this person be able to be
your line is coming distorted, but let's thank you so much. You made your point. Let's get McLean Render. Activate McLean Render. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Mr. Andrew, and good evening to the CEO there in studio.
Go ahead, the CEO.
Thank you. I did join you this evening from West Point, to be precise, where Luja office is situated in the dungeon of the masses. Honestly, it is a privilege this the presentation evening. I just want to be doing in my own political science. You realize that one key factor that people always grade government on is what they can bring when they go hustle and come back in the evening to the family. That is what the family will eat and how they will take them to be. Drop in is the major challenge to this government. And as such, as an independent activist, if I will say to you, not doing well, then it means doing justice to thousands of people are listening to Cry Radio across the country. They're trying the best, but I believe the government will do everything possible to create jobs.
Youth empowerment.
Yes, how many family were on the children?
Your line,
I believe,
McLean, you coming in broken. You want to shift a little bit?
Yeah, are you getting me now?
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me read again. We just celebrated, and do you record how many families never had time to buy or cook on that day for their children or for the not
your line is
very bad.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, let me. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother Jeff.
Good evening. This is Mr. Garcia Way.
Good evening to everyone. Merry Christmas, Merry belated Christmas, and Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year.
Okay.
CEO. For me, I heard about rest. I want to say thanks you guys ever so much.
Okay.
My dear brother, in the war, most in like brother, sit down here, things are easy, things are hard. So for my not I say, even when they give a couple of rest, they will not laugh. Hey, one more couple of rest, giving a piece of blessing you're looking for me. I'm a bold man, I let tell people. A blessing you're looking for. When I say Christmas Day, my children, myself, and I want to even cook. You will not believe it. Yeah, so even now rest again, your knee went all in a place that we heard it. They say, my daughter working to break the news of yeah. So other people are talking to Lord, because they want to have you. We want to say thank you. Thank you ever so much for that couple right here. More blessing will come to you and your wife and the whole entire family that you're working with.
Okay.
Some of us in Liberia, just imagine things are hard. Things are very hard. The major thing here is not about food. So now they're going to silent. They are rubbing our seas, our subsided. Tomorrow we are happy. You hear me?
Okay.
I said it now, Christopher Kia.
Okay.
One of the men that came into my life that today I want to say, bit by bit, I have him with my legs here. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, ask me how is your leg?
Right.
Mr. Way, how is your leg now?
I said, since they took the iron from my leg, no way for me to go back to hospital because I don't have the money.
What's the constitution so far? Even though you say you've not been able to go back, saying talk about what is the condition of the leg currently? How is it?
The legs there, they just took the iron off. So personally, I just had with crutches. Okay. I was able to go for them to do some planning there, and then I'll be moving. But since then, no way. So I say I don't want to just be talking on air and what have you. Okay. So I just come back home. I said in that. Till August, my children brought me August. I said it now to the player. I not even step outside to see the food. Okay. August 10, I can't eat to the player. Leave me, my brother.
Thank you.
So I'm praying to Kia that one of these days they resting somehow with a calling and you remember us. We are the family with the foundation for the Kia.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Wade. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get McLean Render back on the line. McLean was trying to call again, but let's get McLean Render back on the line from this 077795995.
That's McLean.
Yes, yeah, activist McLean Render.
Activist.
Yeah, yeah. He was trying to go, but let me get this person on this line. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, your name and where you call from?
Santos Fire, calling from Charleston, Singapore.
Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, for me, I actually call to talk plenty. I only call to appreciate this show for putting smile and in my family face. I was one of the winners I called on the air last Sunday and win bag of rest. I went to the
Go ahead.
I went to the station. I got my bag of rest. Yeah, so actually make me happy, and when my family was happy, at least we were able to cook that day.
Thank you.
And say today we stay enjoying the rest for the oil. We're not buying vita this few days. So I just thought to appreciate this show.
Okay.
I want to ask you. Even though you received your bag of rice from the foundation, but what were your expectations? How would you have celebrated the Christmas even without the rice? What were you expecting?
Without the rice, maybe we're just going to buy one or two cup of rice and maybe some kind of dry rice to eat. But now the money that I have to buy rice, I use it
to buy soup.
Yeah, and even the poor people in my community, they celebrated me. I was the one that gave them the rest because when I heard us saying that I was giving the rest to poor folks, I told the people in my community that money they went there. They were able to get their bag of rest.
Okay.
And yeah, the other woman was saying, because of Mr. Kia that she putting food on her table for she and her children to eat. She was even thinking how she was going to start for Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were really happy in my community, plus myself. I was very happy. So I just want to appreciate Mr. Kia for his kind work. We're really happy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get McLean right now back. McLean, we'll give you 1 minute this time. Let's hear you quickly, McLean.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In conclusion,
McLean, 1 minute. McLean, you were talking about youth. McLean, you were talking about youth empowerment. You want
Celius was making a point.
Yes.
The now, vast majority of our youth are not employed. It is creating a holocaust on this government. Imagine if it weren't for the Craft Foundation, who contributed rights to thousands of Nigerians in this country. Although I'm disappointed, Jefferson,
why are you disappointed?
That if I now receive my own
no, but it's old people, my man. It's old people, McLean. You're not old, man.
The back of rather for activists.
No, McLean.
But however,
McLean, the rest of our old people, it wasn't for you. The old people, but you strong for activists.
I just want my own time and care about my old man.
But he's also saying the old man.
Now, and let me commend the big brother, Mr. Kra.
Kia.
These are the things that matters to thousands of Liberians in this type of time, putting smiles on family face. You might overlook why you did in the just few days ago, but trust me, the area your name have reached, it is cut across, and I'll continue to ask you to do more than you can. I appreciate you. Every one of you that is on the show. Thank you so kind, activist Market Renner.
I'm extending you an invitation on Wednesday morning to come and let's climb back here.
I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
McLean Renner.
Mike.
This person, good evening.
Hello there.
Yes, hello. Your name and where you call from?
My name is Matthew. Calling from Pommy Highway.
Murphy from Pommy Highway. Pommy Highway, which part of Pommy Highway you calling from? Lekwestan. What are you using to listen to the station?
Radio.
Okay, go ahead, radio. Let's hear you.
Yeah, sometimes we are our own problem. Even today we crying, we say that Bureau have government have, but the areas are telling us that like much better than other countries in the world. The local Fula people, Masingo people, all of them come here and surviving here. Then you see the thing say that I don't care how companies come, everybody will not get a job to do. But that's our major problem. Why our income cannot, they want to live less, our income cannot let me. We run after fashion every day. Right now, you put in the club, young people, young women, everybody follow there. The next day, we carry in the 1,000 or 1,500 club is falling there. Then the next day, we work with the same half. We don't have to be civil in the government will not do everything for us. I don't care if you bring Jesus here today, the rural country. If you don't see us, you're not making your life. You got to be civil.
Thank you.
So, I'm not saying that girls, how they look at aliens and foreigners that come here. And they're surviving. They hear that comment, the job they're doing here, but still they are surviving. But every time we want to get everything on government, so we got to be serious.
Okay. Thank you.
And forget about the too much legit business.
Thank you. Next person. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello. You gotta move from. Leave the noise and call back. Leave the noise and call back. Good evening. Oh, this person left. 0777959 959 0777959 959 871-670 plus 231 777 959 959. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, you're live.
Yeah, I don't want to call it Daniel Kukoti from Camp Johnson Road.
Daniel Kukoti from Camp Johnson Road. Let's hear you, Daniel.
Yeah.
But Daniel, you gotta leave the noise. You have the megaphone is turning. The megaphone is on. Go ahead. Daniel, change your location and call back. Good evening. The feedback is terrible.
Yellow, the subscriber you are trying to reach is currently on another.
You gotta leave the noise and then you call. You can't be there and you still calling Daniel. Yes, so we're still taking calls. We want to hear from you, Liberians. As you know, in regards to the festive season. Good evening, this person.
How are you, Papa?
We're doing good. Your name and where you call from?
This is Reverend Henry Howard. I'm 81 years, 6 months, and 4 days today. The reason why I'm telling you my age is because you are talking about, old folks and on the land of how they enjoy the Christmas.
Okay, Reverend. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lover Street, the founder of Lover Street, not far from ERBC, where ERBC on.
Okay, the founder of Lover Street. Let's hear you, Reverend.
On the land of how we enjoy the Christmas, the first thing that we're supposed to be grateful to God for is at least the Christmas day.
Okay.
We are life. We are life. Once life is in a body, who will come?
Yeah.
Jesus said, don't think about what you will eat tomorrow.
Think about it.
And then he said, okay. And then he said, give us this day our daily bread. He didn't say give us the awful people our stomach careful and we satisfied.
Okay.
So we want to be very, very much grateful.
Okay.
But I beg you, please allow me to just be grateful to a special person who remember me and send me something while I'm not even thinking on it.
Yeah, do that quickly.
And I remember Madeline Takosa and J.B. Dennis. Those guys, they are very good guys. They made me to have something for my family to eat, and we were happy. Okay. I also want you to grateful to you too for the kind of do. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much.
Send my greeting to KMB.
Oh, sorry.
Madeleine Dagoza, I think that's the is that the Commerce Minister?
Yes, the Commerce Minister.
Yeah.
This person. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, you're live.
Aaron Joel.
Yeah, Aaron, let's hear you.
Yeah, speaking from Beverly Hill.
From Beverly Hill, Broville. Let's hear you.
Okay. Thank you guys for the show. And I want to praise God for you that you have come from the diaspora and also joining the effort of the government to see how food could be placed on the table for the poorest Liberian people. But I want to encourage you. Let us work with the government and design programs that our agricultural system can be improved. Let me go back to President William R. Tubbo, who wanted to move Liberia from map to market. Those days, there was no food exported in the interior, but today, food is being exported in the interior. Women were taking money from their lapa nose, solving their home problem, sending their children to school. But today, these things are happening, and people are not looking at it carefully. Moreover, is more packed than all other counties. More people left the interior, and now they are in Monrovia. Can you solve all of these people problems?
Nope.
We still have more citizens that are willing to do farming to improve the condition of this country. Let us look in that direction and start shifting blame against one another. This come 2026. Let us see how we can revitalize our cultural system. You have your expertise in America and other diaspora countries. You people should come and put ideas together to see how our agricultural system can be improved. I'm Aaron S. Dwell, chairman of agricultural program in River G County, the general chairman for all policies in River G County. Thank you. This is my number.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you. Well, it's still here. Conversation with the Bearer, live on Kia Radio 95.9. We're taking more calls. We want to hear from you, the audience. The numbers are 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, brother.
Let's hear you. Your name and where you call from.
I'm Brother Matthew Kono calling from St. Paul Bridge.
Matthew Kono from St. Paul Bridge. Matthew, let's hear you.
Yes. I just want to say thank you for the show, for what you're doing for the Liberian people. I'm very, very happy. And I have nothing to give you, but God will pay you. Because the situation that in the country now, we don't understand it. It is not easy. The older people are crying, down to the younger people at all. To a day where you go hustle, it's not easy. Even the hustle that we used to do on the sea, to see construction website to do, it's not easy. So this is why you're doing for the Liberian people. We don't have nothing to give you, but God will pay you. God will multiply it.
Matthew Kono, your lawmaker distributed rights in the district. Were you part of those who benefited?
I think it's the thing, but the read the song, but these people are not. I mean, I tell you in it. Yes, I tell you in it. So what is our representative? We can see him. I don't know what he's doing in the district.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's not easy in Liberia. You need to get a contract. We don't need to go on a fee to get a contract to do. Brother, but some of the questions say enter to the thing where he has, brother. It's very, very hard. None of my children are in school. It's not easy for me. None of the year to pay rent. I mean, that the father I live at to pay rent. It's my worry. But it's not easy to get a contract. It's not easy. Any job.
Go provide. Go will provide. Yeah.
Huh?
Just keep fit. Go will provide.
Yeah, I know. I'm a Christian, but God will provide.
Okay.
I'm not thinking about what we'll get tomorrow, but thinking about long life.
Thank you. Let's take another person. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
You're live. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Isa P. Wola. I call from the township of Corway,
Isa Wola,
New Georgia. Yeah, Corway, New Georgia.
New Georgia. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the talking point. Thank you for the analysis. Thank you for CU. Let me say thank you to CU Ali identify for the Liberian people in district number 8. Although, yeah, he did extremely well. Let me use his time to tell him thank you. I continue to do that. District 8 should be the only area. I kindly ask him to subscribe him to in our district.
No, but let me just put a checkpoint there. When we announced that the people of Sunni Win District 8, in fact, on that day, there were other folks who came from other districts. They came from as far as Jarratown, Claratown. They came here at the station. You know, once you say somebody here, the sharing rice, people, you'll not know where they're coming from, but people came from all across that day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the analysis also. Okay, let me make my point quick. You formed some in Mozzarella, the workplaces where the government are taking or not taking, maybe probably where doing some passing of the role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you talk about they say that now as I speak to you, Corin is in Doazon, which they call Corin is there. Okay. So far the only place that Corin haven't reached from Doazon, between Doazon to Senior Note, between the estate there. So then you come to Corway, at least they are making progress on the road side.
Okay.
Corin, yes, so they are making great effort. But let me say this, I can't ask CEO on the public millions what I have eaten 2029 or any of the panelists that on the show the high intent. So now we can start preaching them because mind you, liberal politics is so hard difficult to be preached. If you are coming with a type of gestures, identify with the old people, not only old people. I listen to one of the men say that he after a program broken before. And then she will help him, and today they are making progress. So, in doing so, does she have any intent or any panel that on the radio, every year, like here or for me not knowing about following day by day, following analysis, the activity in Liberia, you know, people come back in the day, they say, no, they don't want public job. They start helping. Mm-hmm. To the damn many the survey on the show, it will live for them.
Okay.
Many politicians here in Liberia, people we have been used so many times, and now we are graduating day by day for the people that activity. We are getting to know them and getting there. So for Joe Bwaga, President Bwaga, for me, my analysis, my thought, I still remain hopeful to see 2026 from January to July to see a way forward. So I pray that God continue to give you the blessing that He continue to square hand the entire district. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your analysis.
Yeah, so just listen to the radio. This one the CEO answer before we take other calls. CEO, the question the man asked, do you have any political ambition for Liberia 2029? He's listening to the radio now. You want to answer him? I think you're muted. Yeah, let me. Yeah, CEO, you're muted.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
Again, I think I stated my position in the primary of this whole platform establishment. Everything I do in Liberia, I do it because I was once in their shoe. You know, we were actually, on the wrong side of the government at the time I was in Liberia. Poverty was at its historic high when I was in Liberia right after the war. And the government at the time was not doing anything to help the citizen at the time to be able to be self-sufficient in food and other, commodities. Mm-hmm. So the reason I'm doing this is because I see myself in their shoes. I'm doing it on a humanitarian basis, not on a political basis. I have zero ambition or political aspiration in Liberia to run for any office, be it representative, senator, president, whatever position you call a governmental position. I have zero interest. Listen again, zero interest. And this tune of mine would never change 2029.
The position got political interest, right?
That's why I'm doing it.
Oh God. But that's the route of many politicians in our country. So like for the time to see
They right to ask these questions.
They're after
Very
something.
fair questions. They right to ask these questions.
Oh, yeah.
These are the same path these people forged to be where they are today. You know.
One example is
Representative Elder. Where is he again? District 6.
Old Countryman, District 11.
No, Baba, District 6. District 6 representative right now.
Samuel
Yes, he was doing the same thing. Building this, building that.
For bringing chicken and all, Vita.
In school, when you go there now, you got to bring chicken. One man, one woman.
That was the chicken school.
Yeah.
So, I got two lawmakers that I'm following. I think they're doing pretty well. What's his name? Yatoyen from Nimba.
Yeah, from Nimba.
And the guy from Bombay. What's his name? Jala.
Jala. Simply Jala.
Yeah, extend my greetings to them. They're doing pretty well. I'm following the activities. And the
you see,
really
I can't blame
them.
these people. I can't blame the citizens making these things.
No,
Because a lot of people go in there and they pretend.
Yeah.
They do all these things, but by the time they just going to want to get in power, and then they're ready to say, well, I got to make my money back. And, you know, so that's the difference between you or other people. And that's the difference with a lot of people. So the good people suffering, seriously.
Yeah.
The good person, because the bad ones are messing up. They lie to the Liberian people. If Andrew goes there and say you want to run, where you from America? Hey, I beg you, he come and tell a different thing again. They mess up the water. So they are right to say what they want to say. They're right. They are right.
So take more calls. This person on the line. Good evening. Where you call from?
Yeah, thank you for the clarity. I listen. This is Isa again. I listen to CEO for the clarity. Appreciate it for the time Ali gave. Clear information, but mind you, he had a right to support anybody the way he has done it.
I would never support any political party in Nigeria.
Wait for the guy. I like it.
To him because I go next. If he not want to go, he can support anybody and go follow all of the Liberians follow him to identify way into the process.
So Esau, the CEO says he would not support anybody who has no interest in anybody.
No, he said, no. The CEO said he said he's not supporting political party. He said he can support somebody.
I'm not supporting a political party. I'm not supporting any individual.
Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you. The CEO said nobody, or whether you come with your independent or you come with party or you're not supporting you.
It's the same thing. You go there and just and mess up my reputation for supporting you. That's what got the other platforms. I don't want to call names, but they keep jumping from party to party, because when you endorse a person, they let you down. You go look for the next one. They let you down. You go to the next one. You become politically unstable. You don't know what you want. And your reputation at that point is tempered with. So I'm not going to I'm not a politician. I keep saying it on the show, and I will never change my mind. I will continue to do what I am. I'm doing it for the Liberian people to just be able to do good in that country as a whole. And there's no agenda behind it, guys. So just so you know again. Go ahead. If you have any callers on the line, I want to know.
Yeah, 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959, 081-871-670 +231 777-959-959. McLean Rena says, so I know a family that came from RIA and they were so happy to receive the rice. So you see, people came from all across.
Yeah.
Because the announcement was already made, and so people came from across. This person on the line, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
Mohammed Jallo calling from the Borough of Kutam.
Mohammed Jallo, let's say.
Yeah, I would like to appreciate the CEO of the station for what he just said about inclusive report. You know, there are a lot of people in the public, they do things that they have motive behind what they are doing. But really appreciate him, God bless him for a kind gesture to the Liberian people. If we're going to have even 20 or Liberian that will generate this good or kindness to the Liberian people, definitely everybody will celebrate the Christmas with peace and love in your person. Thank you ever so much, Miguel, to roll you.
Thank you.
Here after.
Mohammed Jallo, before you go, I want to ask you, your lawmaker, distinct civil distributor rice in a district. Were you part of those who benefited?
My brother, I saw or pick up some had to rest in it. But I didn't see anybody do any distribution of rest.
At the town hall, there was distribution. The town hall, there was distribution ongoing there.
No, really, for me, I didn't take note on that. So I saw people talk with rest in it.
Okay.
I didn't get any information concerning whether the only time part instance on you're going to go out or something else. I really don't see anybody like that. And I was like MPA, something was behind it. Yeah. So I really don't know. So I really don't know whether it was a problem if I saw MPA behind it. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You saw NTA behind it?
Yeah, MPA, that picker, that means to go from the port.
Wow.
So then behind that,
MPA, National Port Authority.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw two people were behind it. So for me, I thought it was maybe that problem, maybe the rest house problem or something, maybe any of the time. I don't see any distribution within this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So continue to roll it in the earlier appreciate. I want many for really because I heard that he said he has no ambition concerning political, something.
Certainly,
so
exactly. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Way, you back on the line?
Yeah, thank you ever so much, Jeff, for 40-minute time. First of all, I want to say thanks ever so much to the CEO. This is my 2 year and a half listening to this channel. I started listening to the radio station.
Okay.
But many a time he will give the voice. I thought along the way as we're going,
you change your mind.
Yeah, this is one of the things I've been checking on. But he continued to say that he have nothing to I call it.
No
he don't want to pay back for Liberian. We the Liberian, most of when it comes to voting and what have you. But honestly, Jeff, I just want to just say something short before I can go.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. And see what I want to say here. My health that I was talking about, the problem that happened to me now is many a time even when I go ask people for assistance, say, okay, we are taking your initiative and what have you. Okay, we are taking your initiative. See a picture on the bulletin board at the hospital. So I really wanted some clarification for me to understand, really, because since then I can't move.
Okay.
I've been staying now for more than 2 years plus now.
Okay.
So
we'll make the clarity.
So you understand, people wicked in Liberia. Let me just be bold. They don't want to help anybody when they see somebody coming. They want to discourage them.
Okay.
How we Liberia will looking at.
We'll make the clarity.
Why you don't understand?
We'll make the clarity.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. CEO. Well, while we are waiting course, he's saying that
I think the only politician I will ever probably support, I will be tempted to support, will be one of my panelists on here. Maybe my other brother Andrew is probably running for office in Liberia. Mike intervene, or the general is probably running for office.
Trust me, I will not
intervene. But other than that, zero. I mean, zero interest.
We're waiting for the ACN government. The ACN government. ANC government.
No.
I said as an individual, not a party. Please.
Okay.
But Mr. Way wants clarity on this. I think I can clear that there are others who want to come in, but anytime he goes to them or they come to assist, they will always tell him that the Kia Humanitarian Foundation has taken 100% initiative to get him back on his feet. So I think we need to make clarity on that. What we're doing is only to help butchers the effort of other people. So if you want to help Mr. Way, you can do that. We are not 100%. We just give our support, in making sure that he gets some. That's just our own contribution to his health.
Exactly.
It is not 100% support. So those of you who want to help Mr. Way gets back on his feet, you can do so.
If you want to help somebody, why you want to ask for clarity for somebody? If I want to help me,
it's not limited. It's not limited to Kia Foundation.
If you think it's in a position for you to help him. What clarity you need from me? I take my part to help him to where he is today. What clarity you need? If somebody want to help you, they find every excuse.
They find an excuse to mock. That mockery there. That's just no excuse at all.
It's almost like they will always say, "Hey, you went to the foundation, go there. That the poor help you." And most of the time, it comes from politicians who think that the person will be a threat to them and whatsoever.
Yeah,
exactly. Maybe they look at that.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
You're live. Your name and where you call from?
Agnes still calling for Mrs. Bonovi.
My Agnes, welcome.
Okay. I want to say thank you to our brother in the studio there. And I also want to tell him thank you for making the statement clear to the Liberian people that he is now running. You know, those are the things that our past leaders have been doing, giving our people to corporate.
Mm-hmm.
So the moment a good person comes to do it, and all of a sudden start thinking that way too, that they want to run. So I was so happy when he came on air and said that he got no intention on that. So I just want to bless him, bless God for him, for taking care of our old people. Let God bless you. Whatever it comes from, let God multiply.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Ah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So much. All right. Yes, and exactly. Politicians, that's what it's. And we want to say this, especially the people of district number 8 here. Perhaps somebody will say, and you'll see, I'm working to Care Radio, or and I made there, I can't rest giving you is because you know you're more support me, you're more to the one, or the chairperson will say, oh, you're supporting me.
Yeah, exactly. That one thing we're very careful of doing, right, Jeff? We didn't want to partner with any politician doing this because you know, hanging yourself, promoting their cause. And so what we're doing is actually a solo project. We're doing it as an organization here, on our part. We're not, trying to campaign for anybody or try to, make anybody the face of our undertaking. So yes, and
okay.
This
Just person, the person slipped off. You can again. We'll take a few more calls and we'll talk more. 0777959959. This is the conversation with the Vision Bearer here on Care Radio. We're talking about the Christmas and other issues. A recap of 2025. What is it that you can remember?
All right, I got a question too for the panelists, my panelists here. Mr. Kia, do you have any future political ambition in Liberia? Since the people they want to know, I have established my position. Today, tomorrow, forever. I am not a politician. I don't want to be I don't want to take part in Liberian politics. I am good to where I am today. Fine, thank God for that. I also want to hear from a panelist here, Mr. Kia. Do you have any political ambition in the future in Liberia?
I am a political animal. Yeah. Liberia needs all of us tomorrow and today. There will be a need in the future where we can play a more positive role, not necessarily in politics, but it could be in other areas of service to our own country. I could serve in a foreign service tomorrow and advocate for interests of Liberia. But I don't know whether that might sound more of a political office. No, it's about being able to serve my own country. I served up to a level of a presidential appointee before I even came to the U.S. That in itself is that service to my country. Anything that I could do, that will bring happiness to our people in collaboration with other good people like you and other people in Liberia, that's the passion that I have. The tomorrow is today. There's sometimes I tell people when the tomorrow comes, we'll decide. Right. But trust me, Liberia is a great country that needs all of us, be it in the private sector or in the public sector. If you can serve with distinction, that goodwill and that service to our own people so that people become happier and appreciate themselves, trust me, you have answered a lot to humanity. And what Care Foundation is doing, it is a great partnership with the government of Liberia. And we pray that other institutions like us will do the same to meet government halfway. All that we pray for more and more is a government of the people, a government that will be able to put a smile on the faces of its people, a government that will advocate for the empowerment of its own people, especially the youth. because the youth serve as the fabric of any society. If you empower them meaningfully in terms of great skills, in terms of education, in terms of their well-being and a better future, you have solved the problem. So tomorrow will answer to itself, but all of us, the country needs us. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you. Let me just summarize Andrew's answer. In other words, yes, in the future. The future will decide that. That's a good answer, Andrew. I appreciate it. That was very
that's a politician answer, right?
Yeah, that was very spin-approving. Thank you so much. I got to the general.
It's smart game.
Okay, thank you, Theo.
And I'm not here for you.
And for those of you who are listening, I'm a politician, and politics is part of our life. And I never thought I would think this way, that yes, I have a political ambition, maybe in my district, it can be anywhere, because after serving in government for 10 years and went as far as Inspector General, and for what I see, what elected officials are doing, because when you are elected, you're there to serve the people. It's not about making the money anymore.
Right.
So it's about serving the people. But yes, I have an ambition. And for 2029, and as time goes by, we'll think about it and let friends know about it. But we don't want to be the politician that will just distribute rice or just feed. We want to teach our people, we want to work with them. We want to make sure that they are part of the society, not to just say, oh, we gave you this. But you see, what we're doing right now on the humanitarian part, we can take it into government. Because if you put your name on that list to be voted for, it's not about the money. It's about working for the people, because there are a lot of things that is going wrong, like in District 6, District 17, District 16, and 15, that I think it is easy to be solved, but because of greed for power and money, that's why you see today our districts are all going through this. But yes, I have an ambition for 2029. And
General District Beagle,
it's a big district. You don't have to be afraid when you go into politics. Losing election is not a failure, but it's always good to try. It's not about your resume, it's about the people. So if you can give the right message, and once you get in there, that's it. I will not be the one to say, oh, because government paying us this amount to turn your people into beggars. No. So I have that ambition, and CEO, that is why you see we're doing all this humanitarian work. It's not for the politics, but if we can take it and send it into our people's lives, yes. But as Simon, and I'm into politics, yes, I have an ambition. So it could be anything. It could be a representative, it could be senator, it could be even president of Liberia. It is my right to do that. So that door is open.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jeff, I'm not going to ask you if you want to run. You're a journalist. You're a journalist.
So now we should start to see the face of Monique Kishen on the ballot.
Any of the ballot. It could be president, it could be senator, it could be representative. And guess what? I was born in Maryland and live in Monrovia. So the law said when you live Maryland, yes, I got people there. If I decide to go back to Maryland, so it'll be my permanent resident. Who knows? So it could be anything.
Well, you gotta be like 3 years before the town. You know that one. 0777959 0777959 959
You hear what Mark is saying? Mark is a constituent, my man. He's a nice gentleman.
Yes, of course, we are taking course on the program Conversation with the Vision.
You might ask Jefferson to declare it.
I got no ambition right now.
No, but
right now I don't have an ambition. Politics to you. What they didn't do, they will bring everything there. What I do, I'm ready for that one. Yeah, this person, could it be? Your life, your name, where you come from? Welcome, Samuel.
I'm a regular listener of this show. I want to be grateful to
to the CEO of the institution. But one thing I want to make clear to the CEO, you shouldn't say you don't get no political ambition because the teacher got to speak for himself, don't speak for the teacher. And why I think is the 13. The Lord of God, the 13, yeah, it's a poor man experience. Every community in the guy record him. And then when Saturday won the senator people, they were saying for the little Morabeno, the few of them taken. People of the district, separate that together and went to him. They will lead you to care of people. And then Papa Flomo, they don't have no political people. So the people went back to one of the stores they saw. They can lately go, and Papa Flomo says, their ambition to be represented. The problem complain in the community until the error of the community can come together and then settle it and they choose Papa Flomo because Papa Flomo is the elder brother and they don't want. So seriously, you know, get no problem. Who am I? The teachers people don't speak for the teachers. All I want to say, me I'm a listen to the show almost every day.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, CEO, the preacher should speak for itself. Yeah. And these things, yes, the librarians will continue to
You
add.
muted and CEO.
I said for me, I like only God knows the future, but for me, I know what I want to do tomorrow, right? That's my desire. If you have a plan, you know, I can say, well, I don't know what the future holds. You know, I just doing it, and the future, you know, might, you know, persuade me to do that, you know, tomorrow. No, for me, I'm in the private sector. I'm enjoying the private sector. I got no, you know, what a political aspiration of going Liberia. For me to live for here to either go Liberia before I even live here to go campaign and do other things. Since I came 1999, I haven't gone back. We're supposed to go back to go do the grand launching for Humanitarian Foundation early next year. It's still on the table. And you know, so the whole, you know, crew you see on here today will be in Liberia hopefully soon, maybe 2 or 3 months from now, and we're coming. That's the time, and I want to see, you know, Liberia for the last maybe 30 years or more since I left from there. So I don't want to go back there to say I want to go do any.
They said they will shut your YouTube off because you're watching YouTube and you can see Liberia, so they're going to shut it off. When they share YouTube off, then you go.
No, not really. I can't. So yes, so that's it. I mean, I don't think.
Let's take this person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing, sir?
We're good. Your name and where you call us from?
Well, this is Evan Thomas Jr. calling from Cowan, Georgia.
Welcome, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you, sir. No, I'm one of the followers of this, great frequency. No, I have been listening to my studio guest this evening, specifically the young man that said he want to contest, district that we're having, specifically district of Red.
Yeah.
My man. You're trying to ask that.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
What's a very important thing, or really is being bold to say that, he's saying it from his own intention, or he's only saying it because of prank or whatsoever. Well, be it, even if he will come as a citizen of this noble institution or this district, we are waiting in order for all the form of frequency for For all we love you people now.
Okay.
Whether you're on this country or whatsoever, specifically from the district, from my own district of Maryland, Lofa, Green Crew, or whatsoever, send you from Liberia. Anytime you want to be part of this noble institution like our own country.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I highly appreciate it.
Thank you. Next person. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, my people.
You
This
live?
is Reverend Howell.
Oh, Reverend Howell.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the many contributions the CEO made for the Liberian people and for he himself be a Liberian, the Lord bless him. But
It came a time, oh, it came a time. We're still looking at our time to come. When the trumpet shall sound, we know what the heat behind the sound of the trumpet. So, CEO, thank you ever so much for the Liberian people and for all other people, even though I was unfortunate to get some of the football. God bless me, my daughter, Madeline gave me something. My brother, James, Janet, JD, Janet gave me something. But if you really saying the truth, the Lord be with you. If you're not saying the truth, the Lord be with you. Because you are a Liberian.
Yeah, like that.
I'm saying the 100% truth, sir.
On you. But if you're saying the truth, praise God.
Okay.
If you're not saying the truth,
oh, he went off. If you say the truth, praise God. If
I'm
you're not
saying
saying the truth,
actually
praise
the truth. And the thing, it gets so frustrating and disappointing from our government officials to behave in such a manner, to treat the people of the district in that destitute condition, not treating them. Those are the people that elected them into power.
Yeah.
These are the people that made you where you are today. And you went there and just turn your backs. Other than turning your backs to us or the people that elected them into offices and stuff. So, it's. I think the Liberian people that have a very high ambition that next election, a lot of them will be unemployed. I'm telling you. We'll have new cabinet members and new how they call it, representatives and senators coming on board. I think let them try the new guys and see what they bring to the table. But the old ones, the current ones are here now. They're not up to par to what is supposed to do for the Liberian people.
And CEO, let me just come in. You all wait for the phone. And these are some of the things we talk about. Like, for example, you got Andrew sitting here. Andrew worked in Liberia. If Andrew want to be part of any government, whether it can be the CDC or what, all Andrew need to do is just to sing praises. Finish. You will get it. Yeah. And when he finishes, he go right back again. That's what most of them doing. They're jumping from place to place. You see? So when some people say, oh, you do this thing because you want a job. Hey, if I want it now, all I need to do is to say, yeah, I will get a job. Then when I finish eating, I go right back again and wait for the next one. So when you look at people jump from this party to this other party and thinking that, why should I waste my time for 20 years just to get one job?
Yeah.
Why should I support some? Because you believe in something. People like Andrew, that his friends, I bet you some of his friends then, when the election was over, they go home. They still hustling.
Andrew, speaking of that, Andrew was my boss in foreign affairs in the passport department.
So he served already. So he's not about it. So if Andrew chose to go as representative, senator, or whatsoever, it's just to go serve his country.
He has the right.
This is why I'm going into this government, because maybe the justice system is not right, maybe employment is not good, or maybe the private sector. You got to choose something. But everybody go there for the 15,000. Everybody go there for the 10,000, the $5,000.
Because Andrew, let me just finish before you come in. The reason why I have declared my intention not to become a part of the failed Liberian governmental system is because of my reputation, right? I don't want to be like a senator or representative tomorrow, or any minister, or maybe a president. I will not be able to curb most of this corruption. I don't want to be a part of something that I see the ills in there and I can fix it.
Yeah.
I run so many businesses. If I see something that I can fix as the owner, I address that. I have over 200 plus employees, okay, that I manage. If I see some malpractice or something is not right, I address it. For a country, I don't want to be part of a cabinet a cabinet that or head of a department that I know corruption is going on and I cannot address it. Liberian people need my help. I cannot come to their aid. These are things that are, and a lot of people just, going about, embezzling, they stealing from the government and they robbing the Liberian people of their rights and stuff. And you can't help. And everybody, when you go anywhere, they'll tell you, all of y'all stealing from the government. All of y'all, for me, I don't need a penny from the government to, that would be my reputation will be at stake with everything I have worked for over the years. If I go there, the first thing they're going to, everybody's stealing from the government. You stealing from the government. I built my wealth in private sector. Why would I want to go in government today and damage my share reputation I have built over the years? And so that's one of the sticking point when it comes to me denying the possibility of government a governmental position in the future at all. Zero chance. Yeah, welcome.
Well, let's go to Andrew. Welcome, Reverend Cummings. How are you? I see you just come from hitting that pulpit. It's not easy. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Then let's go to Andrew. Andrew, you're trying to say something there, and then we'll go to Reverend Cummings. Please.
No, for me, it's very disheartening, when you don't see what you expect from people who have been victims before. It's often said that to know the true character of a slave, wait until you see the slave that is in position now, or what they criticized in yesteryear, and then the behavior that follow will determine whether that person was a true slave. Everyone desire a very, a very great and enabling environment. Liberia is a small country, a very small country, and the resources of that country, when properly managed, trust me, we should not be sitting here to hear the voice of many Liberians like suffering. There's no food. Our country by now on the west coast of Africa should be another country that could feed itself, because we have everything it takes to have a food security. But how many times have we not said this year after year? I mean, there are great economists who sit by, who have said these things in the past. They do the same thing. And we've seen that year in, year out. The interesting thing about it is that your country is the oldest republic in the whole of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
This country serves as a conveyor belt of what we call democracy in Africa, or I will call the modern leadership in Africa, whatever that still lingers on today. But if you cannot walk your talk, then there's no need to talk it.
Yeah.
And this is where Liberia finds itself, a victim of its own deception, a victim of its own beliefs. But it does not take us much of a time to bring in the kind of peace and the enabling environment Liberia needs. So it is incumbent upon all of us, to making sure that environment is provided. It is the challenge now to even the rescue government. It is the challenge now to folks who are our friends that serving yesteryear, that we could do better. So, that's why you see some of us, it hurts a lot, because we know where we came from and where we need to go from here as a country. Reverend Cummings, welcome.
How about Reverend?
Thank you, sir. And let me say good evening to the Liberian people, and good afternoon to the panelists. I saw the caption say "Year in Review." There's a saying that he who pays the piper plays the tune. And I'll come from the angle of the Bible. When Nehemiah went to rebuild the broken walls of Jerusalem, Tobias, Sanballat, Geshem, and the people of Ashdod ganged up against Nehemiah. But what Nehemiah did was he encouraged the people to stand up, to fight for their sons, fight for their daughters, fight for their husbands and wives. Brother Andrew, CEO, Mr. KCN, we can talk from now to tomorrow morning. The people need to stand up to fight for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The people need to stand up to fight for themselves. if group of people will sit in Burkina Faso, in Abidjan, in Libya, will craft a plan, all in the name that they are coming to liberate us, and they came and enriched themselves, and we see their progenitors, some stay around today, and we see legislator now preparing to switch from Montserrat to Grand Bassa, from Grand Bassa to Sando, then we're still talking and not doing anything. It speaks volume. So it's up to the people to wake up. And like the CEO said, I've come to a place to understand that all of the politicians are the same. You bring a new political party today. I used to say this during the 2003 election, that you show me the player, I will tell you how the game will end. Once you see an old player on a team, you know that it's the same old methodology. Nothing will change. And that's what we've been having year in, year out. Take, for example, we have a country. I remember when Ambassador Lin Sun-Tian, the former Chinese ambassador, was ambassador in the country. We organized the Liberia-China Friendship Organization. In one of our meetings, he said, if Liberia worked closely with China, Liberia can be self-sufficient in rice production in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And I tend to agree with him. I'm from the border of New Kutan.
Yep.
Anywhere you plant a rice seed, let's forget about the rural area. We're talking about the coastal line. Anywhere you plant rice in a Popo Beach, a Fanti Town, or Coast Guard Base, or Banjo along the beach side, the rice will grow. But look at us. We're fighting for rice that was not grown in Liberia. Our people are struggling. Just a few days ago, we spent thousands of dollars to feed the group of 77 and few institutions. I just one individual that just been doing it for 10 years. But how long can we all continue to do this when you can have people with innovation to craft a plan? A few years back, I told the Liberian people, if you don't wake up, you will always dance to this kind of tune. Here in North Dakota, there's a law called the Gresham Law. That law was introduced by 5 families because folks living with disability, they were being ill-treated. So 5 families came together and said, these families said, we will sue the state of North Dakota. And they won the case. And the Gresham Law was introduced. So in North Dakota, any man or woman or boy or girl living with disability has a case manager and has a program set aside. But look at the group of 77. Since I was a little boy in Liberia,
yes,
77 being right to that Newport Street. Imagine I'll turn 50 on New Year's Day, and the people still sitting to the same place. The sodium wind passing right there.
And they is smelling water.
Mosquito biting them. And you know, the mosquito, dirty water serves as a breeding ground for mosquito. So our people like no innovation. No innovation. I mean, our leaders is sad. Like a young man sitting in Burkina Faso with innovation. One young man,
doing so well.
Example.
Everything.
Yes.
One young man, you cannot emulate his example. Many years ago, Judas Nyerere told the folks, he said, look, if Africa don't wake up, we will always be begging for handout from the West.
Yeah.
And that's the place we find ourselves. Then to cram things up, Brother Andrew, CEO, the church that's supposed to play a pivotal role, the church that's supposed to be the conscience of the society. The church is not the conscience of the society. Let's look at Nigeria. What transpired in Nigeria today that have Boko Haram on the run it started from the church.
Yeah.
The church said, hell to the no. We will not tolerate this. They came together with one voice. But look at our church. People fighting to go consecrate executive mansion or consecrate the Capitol building. The people that desecrate this building or that polluting the system, they are the one that need consecration. Not the building. The building will not desecrate. So the church, our pastors too, when we talk to the politicians, we must talk to our bishops and fathers of the land. Emulate the example of Nigeria, what they are doing today. Look at the church. 2009, I was in Ghana. The Queen of Sheba was supposed to be a guest in Ghana. The church said they would not allow her in Ghana. And if the church, the government do so, they will protest. 2009, she was a guest of honor in our country. And bishops and pastors went to that ceremony. What kind of country are we running? These people come to America, they sit in one basement, they lie and say that when they met their constituents.
Yeah.
You stayed in one little small basement and had a little small telephone call, and you say you met your people in the diaspora. So this rescue government, the reason why some of us we decided now we'll take our heart and we'll jump in the street too, not to jump there to provoke the people to revolt, but to make them to wake up. Because, mind you, people who sit in the government and serve as custodian of government information dissemination, they sat on platform here and they were analyzing the Georgia government. When you say you come to rescue somebody, if the person is drowning, you don't go in front of them to rescue them, you go from the back. And when you rescue them, you help to resuscitate them. Are they resuscitating the Liberian people or enriching themselves? Finally, you talk about reconciliation. They had a reconciliation meeting in Lofa. A journalist, I love that journalist, brilliant young. He said,
where
is from Lofa County.
Where are the others?
Ono is from Lofa County. Yet Honorable Representative
Koluba
is from Lofa County.
Where are they?
He's not here. Don't you think it's not the reconciliation process?
I watched that.
What they call it? Look at the minister
respond.
Look at the minister respond. That they will come. They will come and they will prostrate themselves before this president.
The president.
Is that a response?
Is that a reconciliation?
That tells you that this rescue government is not prepared to resuscitate the Liberian people or revive the Liberian people. Because if you have that kind of primitive ideology of reconciliation, then it tells me that the head himself is not a reconciler. And I don't blame him, because there are people, and there are journalists who, the things that constitute news for them is the executive mansion and the Capitol building. That news alone tell us that we will not establish a war and economic crimes court in our country, period. Not under this administration. I wait to see it. I rest my case.
Thank you.
You know, good you brought it up, and that was one of the things I couldn't believe when that man made that statement. You want to reconcile in Lofa County, bring every citizen. Even if I disagree with you during election, should I have to beg you again? No. Why we have political parties? Multi-party. Everyone has the right to express themselves. But these are some of the things. I see what some people want to get in politics, and the good people are still sitting in America afraid. Imagine what we treat the good ones. We're sitting here today. By the time we get to that country and talk about politics, they will tell us from the day we were born, and we're not even citizens of that country anymore. Because that is what's going on today. And even that statement that man made, I expected the president to come out and say, because he's the most experienced man according to when you look at governmental stuff, he was supposed to say something about it. He was supposed to say something. Andrew, you want to weigh in? And we can go to Andrew almost 2 hours now.
Yeah.
And Reverend, you just made a show hot. You came too late, man.
Actually,
thank God you took all your care.
Pastor Cummins made a great point. He talked about the issue of reconciliation. And for the war that we fought in our country for 14 active years.
Yeah.
It went at a deeper level of the conflict that we created with each other. So much to the extent that we have not taken notice to take up time to invest in the need for reconciliation. We've had the Truth and Reconciliation Commission that was set up, where people were giving, say, testimonies here and there or some confections. That was not all to it. I expected by now to have had not only a national referendum, with respect to peace and reconciliation. The Madam Selly government appointed Josh Weah as the peace ambassador at the time. And in the middle of the waters, I think he resigned that post. But I still remain, true to myself and my own conviction that the only peace ambassador for a post-war country is the president of that very country. It is the president of the Republic of Liberia. Madam Selly failed to do that. Josh Weah also had a time to also have reconciled the entire country. And I believe it's also the same responsibility of the President Joseph Nyoma Boakai, to be the peace ambassador to reconcile the entire country. That country, people who even executed a war, like the Lipring Johnson, Charles Taylor, Haji Kroma. Most of these folks, most of the players have gone. Some of the key players that they fought with, like the Yaka Koluba and the rest that are still around. The question will be, when will we be able to sit down and reconcile with each other, county by county, people by people, those who all committed the crimes around, to sit down and put this behind us. So, and in fact, it's not an issue that reigns so much even in the heads of our leadership nowadays. So reconciliation is one major thing that we have failed to achieve in our country, and a peace that is achieved through war is just a pause for a war. We enter on the whatever means, but that abruptly, when Liberia had that whole peace and war settled down, we still have not been able to sit down with each other to settle things. The people of Nimba are still against the people of Grand Jide. The people of Grand Jide are still against the people of Nimba. So it is with the people of Basso. I mean, every county, one way or the other, have some issue. But if we can organize that national forum, that need to reach out to each other, that need to forgive each other, that need to put our past behind us, that chapter is yet to have a closure.
All right. I think that's it. Do we have
Okay, we have gone 2 hours, 3 minutes already. Do you want to add 5 more minutes into it, or what you want to say?
Just to close up now.
Just add 10 more
you
minutes.
Say, in review, what is CEO going to do? He going to run 200 people today?
Well, if you still want to speak, go ahead.
Yeah. So
Jerome, if you have something to add on there again, but you just.
But just before he comes in, the government continued to fail the Liberian people. I think just from the intonation of the Reverend where he spoke, that the Liberian people they don't have any confidence, any trust in the government or government officials. So that's a clear mark that we continue to see. They don't want to see the same people in power next election time to come. We have to do something to take down. We will put another group, that new group of corrupt officials or rogues or thieves, how they call it, whatever you can say, fine. But the ones that are there now not serving the Liberian people for the cause or for the reason why they were elected in offices. So go ahead, Pastor.
CEO is sometimes it's sad, it's hype, it's painful when you look from the health sector. You ask yourself this question: how many people have the opportunity to go to India, to go to Ghana for treatment? How many? It's very easy when you have innovative leaders who will say, every time these guys talking about, every Sunday they come, they talk about the issue of sanitation. They talk about the health sector. They're talking about the education sector. They're talking about the agriculture sector. Next week, Sunday, as Health Minister of the Republic of Liberia, I will be on that platform to explain government policy. We'll come there to talk about the agriculture sector. We'll come there to talk about sanitation. We'll come there to talk about the things that we're doing. We will not be selective so that the Liberian people will know. Look, let's talk so and talk so. Madam Sali was very smart. A smart old lady. When the government took over, 6 months later, they said the government flunked. Madam Sali did something. She asked the institution I was with to do an exclusive interview with all the cabinet ministers. It was mandatory that you appear to explain government policy.
Yeah.
It was from that Madam Salif crafted the ideology that all government officials, government institutions, public relation officers must liaise with the Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism, that they work in unison so that they can be able to manage the information going out to the Liberian people. But look at this group. All they do is to rebut people, rebuke people. They give information. Minister giving this, Minister of Information giving this information, Public Works Minister giving another information concerning the Lo-Fi County project. Nothing. So our people need to wake up. Now, the opposition political party themselves, are they serious? No, they're not serious.
Mm-hmm.
They're another group of people. If we could bring people from heaven to come and be in the leadership, we'll bring them and say, sit here. Because that's the group that I don't see no seriousness in them. I don't see. After election, their offices are.
You don't hear them?
This whole Christmas festivity in our country, how many political leaders, I saw President Weah, former President Weah, how many political leaders or political parties, opposition political parties, that got offices in the county, did something, call their people and say, before Christmas, let's do something. But we have this notion that the Liberian people love to vote for rice. I don't believe so, because if we check 1997 election, it was not rice. Charles Taylor gave people rights to vote. The people overwhelmingly voted for Charles Taylor, not rice. The 2005 election, it's not rice. Maybe previous election now, because I left before Madam Sali's second term. But all the elections are witnessed in the country for people to use an analysis and say the Liberian people voted for rice. That's not true. Because if it was so, then I think most of the political parties, opposition political parties with their influence should be bringing 60, 70 tons of metric tons of rice so the people will vote. They are not creating no awareness. And we got, Brother Andrew, CEO, we in this country. Look at the primary have started already in this country. People started talking to their constituents. Already before we head next year, the conversation in the media has changed from the mayor election to the different elections in this country. Americans are talking to the people. They're using different mediums. But you wait for 2 years to election, then you surface and you say you will win. You can't win. And then you say the Liberian people, they resolve. No, the people, look, it's easy to talk to somebody and say, I got the best goose. Come and buy my goods and services will be good for you. But before I leave, I want to beg the government officials, especially those of you that sat down in America on different platforms. We know you people, you know yourself. You sat on different platforms and you are on the George Weah government. If President Boakai is doing well, Care Radio is open to you. You don't need to pay a dime. Come on a Sunday, Mr. Minister of Information, Culture, and Tourism. I'll start with you because you are the custodian of government information dissemination. You know, Ambassador Brown and myself, we don't get along because when Minister Cletusier, when he was taking over from Mr. Cletusier, he used a statement, a phrase. He said the Minister of Information was a sleeping dog. And when he got there, It was a sleeping mosquito. That was the statement I used. He came to America, he had issue with me. I said, Mr. Minister, I will not change my statement until I see a proactive Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism. And so it is incumbent upon the Public Works Minister, the Lands, Mines, and Energy. I'm in Care Radio. We partly begging. It's like what I do someday, begging people, we open the line. Let's pray for you. Care Radio say, come. Let's talk this issue. Let the Liberian people know the one easy way to alleviate negative perception is to provide adequate information.
Yeah.
That's the easy way. Thomas Jefferson once said, the people are the ultimate power of the society. And you, my brothers and sisters, you are sitting down. When cholera broke out in Grand Bassa in 1994, when I was working for MSN, I couldn't speak Bassa. From Sepu Hill to Church Street to the Welcome, there was a serious outbreak of cholera. But we formulated an idea. How do we help these people? The death toll is just increasing. Then we crafted a plan. Let's do a dramatized monologue. It was when I learned sanitation monyon singbe, draining kwaji weke daddy. I'm not a Bassa man, but from the Bassa people, we were able to tell the people from compound number 1, number 2, number 3, doing a dramatized monologue, explaining to them. Tell me, man, President Bouaka, 40 years in government, and you guys are still trying to catch your rhythm. And a man in Burkina Faso, the rhythm in which he's moving with, you can call him a junta. You can call him anything you want to call him. But I think I think it's the reincarnation of Thomas.
Yes.
Thomas Sankara.
Sankara.
So, and leaders need to start emulating from these guys. You said that you want to be a good leader. If Brother Andrew was doing well at the Ministry of Public Works, I would not envy him. I want to know what was his secret when he was there. If Mr. KCN, the thing he do every day, or the CEO, to have 100 people in this country, to manage them, there's something, there's a niche he has. But bigoted and proud is our problem. It's killing us. So it's just on you, pastors, bishops, all of you that listen to this broadcast. Care Radio is open for business. Come there. It won't cost you anything. Not major dime. But you're running away from a place where you start disseminating information. But wait until we get 50,000 kilowatts, then you will come running. But that time we're be in Bujumbura in the evening. We'll be in all the border town in Ivory Coast and the ordinary. So I just prophesying that thing. So take it if you want to.
Amen.
You embrace it. If you get a 50,000 kilowatt, you the guy.
Yes.
You the guy. That's what we need. We need to change our country. Mr. KCN, the next time he go to Todi, he will carry a message. I hope he start carrying a message now. Don't wait for 2 months to the election and then you surface and you won't win Todi. It won't work. Yeah, Jefferson that he be then in Broadway, he got to be a representative. No wonder why he on the show.
No, we are not.
When he hear the phone work.
Look, I know I know it's 13 minutes after.
It's a CEO. He won't run for no position. So your staff now, they start changing your tune. Everybody won't run.
No,
everybody.
Yeah.
I got General is hoping to run. Mr.
No, that one is no secret. We got General wanted to be party chairman, so we know it's not.
For ANC.
Yes, it's not a secret.
God.
General has a political ambition. It's not no secret. He know. I know.
Guys,
yeah, you gotta say it, man. That's the track. We want to serve our people in some kind of way.
I know it's 40 minutes after. Yeah.
Okay, what?
Gotta jump on another
40 minutes after 2 hours. We've been up here for 2 hours. I want to say thank you. And this is the last edition of 2025. Next week, it got to be a brand new thing. So we will, Next week, we're going to be hitting on our journalists hard.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things we're going to talk about.
Yep.
We're going to change the formation, and I hope the Reverend will come out. I'm happy that he took off the cap.
Yeah.
He said he's taking off the cap. The cap ain't giving another side. Small.
I
It's
can't.
going. It's going.
People suffering is enough. Is
Yeah, we got to, because to be frank, where is the Michael Francis?
Yeah.
Who's in Labrador? Where's Michael
Who's
Francis?
the Michael Francis today?
I used to look at President Taylor and look at Taylor and look at him and just say exactly. But now all the pastors in Labrador work in government. Every one of them got a government job and they're on the board. Joshua brought his own. Mr. Baga got his own now. So how can you criticize the government anymore when you want to, so it's hard, man. It's tough. It's
General, not only about criticizing, they just
when the CEO said that he can't go to Liberia, he ain't go to Liberia a long time. But what you doing in Liberia is more than the people been going to Liberia. Someday you mad at your people. I can just laugh at him and say, look at him. He said, we're not doing this again. Then he will call. But man, you ready? I say, hey God, look, you can't change what is in you.
Yeah.
Especially when you climb that ladder of poverty. When you walk on that road that was messed up. Unless you don't get a hat to say the next person that coming behind me, let me, like some people driving, they see, I didn't say I stop on the road to take off this old fender from the road. Everybody just bypassing. So I just stopped and took it out. I said, but there's somebody going to make an accident. Nobody want to take it out. But I'm not concerned myself. The next traveler out behind me, they'll say, oh, thank you. But this is how we live our life. And you know what I'm saying? You got Jerome in America, you got Andrew, all the people who sit there, you think we want to go home, you think we don't love our country? You think we can be corrupt if we want to? But we're just honest. Now we're not perfect people, but Liberian people, you listen. So that you see we're going too hard. It's not that we hate our people, no way. But you guys got to stand up, like what the pastor said. You got to stand up for yourself. Because these are the same people that you're voting for, and they come back to you and bring rights to you just to vote for them. 6 years, 5 years, they will not show up. 1 year into 6 years, they come with a whole truck. Then you dancing in the street again. Oh, my people.
You pray for them.
That will leave. CEO gave you a close if we go to and Andrew and then Jerome, and then we'll go back to studio and then we can cut a day off.
Yeah, I just want to make it very succinct. We spent a lot of time already talking about this. Come back next Sunday. I think we're going to going to be an awesome show next Sunday again. So keep listening. Thanks and have a nice weekend. Rest of your day. Reverend, take it from there. What's his name? Andrew got to go. I think he has to.
Thank you to the listeners. Thanks to the listeners. Thanks so much. Join us next week for a fresh edition of the program Conversation with the CEO. We are kindly asking all Liberians, those of you that follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, share the broadcast with your friends and family members and pastors, bishops, the Liberian Council of Churches, the prophetic call to ministers, Liberian Pastoral Network. Whether you're back home, take up one day on a Sunday, come and sit with us. Let's talk. Let's see what you're doing. To the business community, our business office is open. Come, the guys there, they're good. Jiban and all the rest of the people, they want to do business with you. So don't stay away. Come, let's do business and let us make this institution your own. This station is for all of us. You are part of it. Thank you so much. God bless you all. We look forward to next week Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a great show. I want to join other panelists to say thank you for your listening ears. We've been blessed throughout the year, 12 months. Here we are at the very end of the year. It got to be God. We are very much grateful to God who has kept us through. Throughout the year, there were friends that we came along with. We can't find them around anymore. They all have gone to they have gone to the great beyond. Someday we'll all go, but while we all here is that life to live together and to be able to be at peace with one another. That's all we pray for. That's all we strive for. The same we strive for our own society, Liberia. Our country is the only country we have. There's something about anger. Anger says something is wrong. When you see someone is angry, what he's trying to tell you is that something is wrong. and it needs to be corrected. When we sit on these platforms and being a little bit critical of government or speaking, about the vices of society, that's another form of anger that all of us are trying to express. To tell the governing society or the governing arm of government to say, you need to correct these sectors. You need to do this. You need to do that. We do not mean any harm, but for a society that will make Liberian people happier. We pray that the current leadership will be guided. We pray that the current leadership will have the conscience to wake up to the call of the Liberian people. And we still believe in you, President Joseph Nyema Boykai, and your cabinet. Those are colleagues of ours. We believe that we can do better. Let's see what other countries are doing better, and we copy the same route to move Liberia forward. So for the coming year, we wish for the best. We pray for the best, and we pray for the survival of every Liberian for a better life tomorrow. Thank you so much. I look forward to a new edition.
I didn't know you are a Baptist preacher. Quiet down the place.
Thank you.
All right. General, got anything to say?
Yeah.
Or departing?
Nothing much. And I want to wish everyone, if I don't talk to you again, happy 2026, happy new year, and let us be safe. And those of you out there, please be careful. Don't allow the next man to throw the trash on you. We got a lot of problems in the street. If you're driving, just be careful. Just give a smile and let us take that ride, because tomorrow is not promising to no one. It could be me today, tomorrow is you, or anybody can. But let's just pray for long life, and we believe that God will take us through.
Amen.
In everything we do, we give thanks to God, no matter what happens. Yeah. And that is the fact. And we pray for good health. 2029 and 27, 26, this show will be a firing show. We're going to start very strong. And I like what we're doing now. We're pushing them to the fire that you must come on this show. If you don't, tomorrow you not have space on this show. So we're telling you now.
One thing I can tell you, without chasing anybody to come here, they will find a necessity to do
everything possible.
So if they're running away, fine, but we're not going to be chasing them. They have to explain.
Give everybody the opportunity to come and talk on the show. Agriculture Minister, the Water and Swore.
Thank you, General. Pastor, Pastor Comey, the man, he established a political stance on the platform. He'll be running 2029.
That's why he kept saying he kept going to 2029. I told you.
But they said the man a web man. They said the man a web man.
Then I go ask the boy you look in town.
Once you get into politics, now you foreigner. They will call me foreigner.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look in town. All the boy in Gagla know him.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Jeff, take it from there. It's all yours.
All right, folks. So that's how we come to the end of today's edition of the program, Conversation with the Vision Bearer. You can join us on next Sunday, January, for a fresh edition of the program. Which time we'll bring you new edition. The first edition will be here. My name has been Jefferson Wea, and of course, tomorrow morning we'll be here with the Kia Morning Show, and of course, we're going to be firing. Until then, have yourselves a blessed day from Honorable. Hope to see you again on tomorrow morning.
On the flesh is for purity, the star is for republic.